So, as requested by one of my subscribers, here's a quick analysis on platinum. Platinum is one of the top commodities, just like you have silver, you have gold, and because I actually saw a very good buying opportunity on this commodity, I decided I'll be sharing the video on YouTube as well, and I promised him that I'll be sending this to him personally. So on the monthly time frame, I have this key zones mapped out, and if we were to zoom in to get our directional bias, we can see that just like gold, platinum had been going on and on and on for a very long time, but currently it is back at a very strong key zone. Now, what do I mean? If we go all the way back, you can see that this particular key zone, first, if we zoom in to see that, we'll see that in the past 1, 2, 3, 4 months, this particular support has resisted price for the past 4 months. And if we come to our left, zooming in, we can see that in the past, this area has also served as what? As a resistance zone in the time past. And if I were to zoom in for us to see, you can see that for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost 7 months, it stops price from going upwards, acting as a resistance. And for 1, 2, 3, 4 months thereabout, it also acted as what? A support zone. And this was all the way back as far back as 2008. And years later, we're seeing it acting as what? A strong support zone for the past 4 months. So let's see what's happening here. Of course, we know that the simple rule is that we buy from support. So since price is at a support and we can see a doji candle here. Last month ended in a doji candle. That's an indication of a reduction in selling power because the price was coming down. It was rejected aggressively by the support zone and price closed above the support, and then the following month ended in a doji candle, which further buttresses the fact that selling momentum is reducing. And now we're seeing also that the new month just started because we're in the first trading week of the month of May. So the next thing will be for us to go to the weekly time frame to see the structure that the market is presenting before us. Now, what we can basically see on the weekly time frame, aside the fact that price is currently at a support level, but we can still see the downward trend with which price came to the support zone. So we had price giving us lower lows, lower highs, and price is currently at a lower high. All right, yeah, price is currently at a at gave us a lower high and it's moving downwards to give us a lower low. Now, the reason why we'll be looking for buying opportunities is the fact that the candlesticks we are seeing are all giving us bullish vibes, if I were to use that. Now, the market in a downward trend retraced to this support level, but we can also see this bullish pin bar, price rejected from the support level, price being rejected from the support level. So in the sense that this candles that we're seeing on the weekly time frame is not giving us any indication that price would be coming to give us a new low anytime soon. So we'll exploit what we have here. So if I'm to take this out, we can now go further before we go to the daily time frame, we can see that there's a possibility of adding other tools which we use for our analysis. First, we can include our trend line here. So we can see very much that price is still bullish. And then we can go to the daily time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame. So now on the daily time frame, just like I said, has been what, like a retracement. But even with the retracement, for to zoom in now, we can see something very interesting. On at this key zone, we can see a strong bullish reversal candlestick pattern, and that's this, a bullish engulfing candlestick pattern. And what's prompting me to say that we can start looking for buying opportunities is that now we didn't just get a bullish engulfing candlestick pattern. We have the retracement coming into it already. So price gave us a bullish engulfing candlestick pattern, and there's a retracement into it already with price being rejected. So this signals the presence of what? Buyers trying to push price upwards. So if we were to look at price giving us lower lows, lower high, lower lows, lower high. So if I zoom in also, you can see here that there's a mini change of structure here with price giving us like a W pattern moving upwards and now coming back with this bullish engulfing candlestick pattern. This is another strong indication that price would likely not be coming to give us a new low anytime soon. But to take advantage of what we have here, we'll have to go further down to the 4-hour time frame. So on the 4-hour time frame becomes a bit clearer. Now, how do I mean? The 4-hour time frame is one of our entry time frame where we can keep going down to until we get clear entry opportunity. So the first thing I'll do here will be to add the popular counter trend line. And there's nothing clearer than what I can see now. So let me zoom in for us to see. You can see the market was giving us lower lows and lower highs, lower lows, lower high, lower lows. And then all of a sudden there was a clean break of the trend line. And not just a clean break, because of this aggressive move, I can add a Fibonacci retracement to here. So we can see that the FIB2 came into the Fibonacci retracement. The FIB2 price came into the Fibonacci retracement to golden zone, which is the zone between the 0.5 and 0.618. And price was rejected aggressively. So what we're even having now is a possible formation of what we call a morning star, where you have the bearish candle, a strong doji candle, and then we can have the formation of what a bullish candle, and then price would likely go upward. So from what we can see, we have a clean break and retest. So this is a clean break and retest of the 4-hour of the 4-hour on the 4-hour time frame, and we have a good retest with price pushing upward. So personally, if I were to take this personally, I can actually take this if you come across it quickly with stop loss just beneath this FIB2 level, and first my first take profit should be here. But if you have a good psychology, this is a good reversal, which I would actually advise that can be head up to this place. So you can have a risk to reward of 1 to 3. So I'll be sending this directly to him so that he can actually take advantage of this. And then I'll be uploading this on my YouTube channel as well for others who trade this to gain from it as well. So if you trade platinum, you can take advantage of this setup, monitor it. You can actually jump in immediately if you see this video like right now, and be able to make money from this. And I hope the market respects our analysis and goes in our direction. So thanks for stopping by my channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and enjoy the rest of your trading. We can also, more importantly, don't forget to use proper risk management. Cheers.